2019 August past paper question, coordinate geometry. Write down the coordinates of the point of intersections A of a straight line 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 0 and y is equal 1. Let L be the bisector of the acute angle formed by these lines. Find the equations of the straight line L. Let P be a point on L. Show that the coordinates of P can be written as 3 lambda plus 1, 2 lambda plus 1, where lambda belongs to real numbers. Let B 6, 0 show that the equations of the circle with the points B and P as ends of a diameter can be written as S plus lambda u is equal 0, where S is x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 and u minus 3x minus 2y plus 18. Deduce that S is equal 0 is the equations of the circle with AB as a diameter. Show that U is equal 0 is the equations of the straight line through B perpendicular to L. Find the coordinates of the fixed point which is distinct from B and lying on the circle with the equations S plus lambda u is equal 0 for all lambda belongs to R. Find the values of lambda such that the circle given by S is equal 0 is orthogonal to the circle given by S plus lambda u is equal 0. Answer for this question. Two lines are given 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 0 and another line y is equal 0. These two lines intersect at point A. Now we want to find out the coordinates of this point A. Coordinates of point A can be get by solving these two equations. 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 0 and y is equal 1. So y is equal 1. Substituting y is equal 1 at this equation, 12x minus 5 into 1 minus 7 is equal 0. Therefore 12x is equal 12. Therefore x is equal 1. Therefore x is equal 1, y is equal 1. Therefore the points A, coordinates of the point A is equal 1, 1. The next part, L be the bisector of the acute angle formed by this line. Therefore, we revise the acute angle theory. Angle bisector. Two lines are given, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal 0. The equation of bisector of two lines are given by a1x plus b1y plus c1 over square root of a1 squared plus b1 squared is equal plus or minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 over square root of a2 squared plus b2 squared. Here we get two lines plus or minus. According to the plus or minus, we will get two equations. So one equation is the acute angle bisector. Other equation is the obtuse angle bisector. Okay, now these two lines, 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 0 and y is equal 1. These two lines intersect at point A. Now we want to find out the acute angle bisector, that is the line L. Therefore, let's say this is the acute angle bisector, that is L, other one is the obtuse angle bisector. Okay, now we use this theory. Equation of L is equal, according to the theory, 12x minus 5y minus 7 over square root of x, 12x, that is 144, plus square of y, square of coefficients of y, minus 5 square, that is a 25. There was square root of 144 plus 25 is equal plus or minus y minus 1 over square root of coefficients of x 0 and coefficients of y 1. They have a 1 square. When simplify this one, 12x minus 5y minus 7 over square root of 144 plus 25, 169, they have a square root 13 is equal plus or minus y minus 1. By cross multiplication, 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 13 into y minus 1, or when considering minus value, 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal minus 13 into y minus 1. Simplifying further, this one 12x minus 5y minus 7 is equal 13y minus 13. So 13y come here as a minus 13y. Therefore 12x minus 18y plus 6 is equal 0. Or when simplifying this one, 12x here minus 5y. This is minus 13y, come here plus 13y, 13y minus 5y, 8y, here minus 7, here 13, come here minus 13, therefore minus 20 is equal 0. Therefore, for the L, the acute angle bisector, we got two equations. 12x minus 18y plus 6 is equal 0, or 12x plus 8y minus 20 is equal 0, which is the suitable equation for the L. So, in these two lines, we want to find out the acute angle bisector. How to find out this one? If we consider one for the acute angle bisector, the angle between that line and y is equal 1 might be an acute angle, definitely less than 45. Therefore, now we want to consider the angle between these two lines. Now consider let 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0 is the acute angle bisector. And consider y is equal 1. The angle between the two lines is a theta. Therefore, how to find out the theta? Now we want to find out the theta. Gradient of this line, 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. Gradient is a 2/3. Gradient of this line, y is equal 1. Gradient of this line, let's say m2, that is 0. So tan theta, the modulus of m1 minus m2 over 1 plus m1 m2. For m1, 2/3 minus 0 over 1 plus m1 m2. m1 2/3 into m2 0, therefore 1 plus 0. When simplify this one, 2/3. Therefore tan theta is equal to 2/3. 2/3 less than 1 definitely. For this 1, we can substitute tan 45. Therefore tan 45 less than tan pi by 4. Therefore theta less than pi by 4. Now when we consider 2x minus 3y plus 1, 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0 is the acute angle. The angle between these two lines less than 45. Therefore our assumption is true. Therefore acute angle bisector is 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. So 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0 is an acute angle bisector, that means L. Equation of L is 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. L is equal 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. This part over. Now we will consider this part. Let P be a point on L. L. We know L. Which is the L? L is 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. One of the theory we learned ax plus by plus c is equal 0, one of the equation. Let this line passing through one of the fixed point x1 comma y1. Therefore, parametric equation of this line can be written as y minus y1 over a is equal minus x minus x1 over b is equal t. It is a parameter. The parametric equations of this line, if this line pass through one of the fixed point x1 comma y1. Our line is L, 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. We want to find out the parametric equation of this line. To find out the parametric equation of this line, we want to find out one of the fixed point on this line. So identify one of the fixed point on this line. Line L. This is the line L. Here A is one of the fixed point. Coordinate of A is 1, 1. Coordinate of A is 1, 1. In theory, 1, 1. Therefore, in this line L, A 1, 1 is one of the line, one of the point. So parametric equation of the line L is, using this one, y minus y1 over a. Y minus y1 coordinate. This is the x1 coordinate, this one y1 coordinate, fixed point. So y minus 1 over this one. A means coefficients of x. Y minus y1 over a. Y minus 1 over 2 is equal minus x minus x1. X minus x1 coordinate 1 over b. B is the coefficients of y. Therefore, here coefficients of y minus 3 is equal. Now we say lambda is the parameter. Another one, lambda. Y minus 1 over 2 is equal, when multiplied by minus, minus into minus, this one positive. Therefore, x minus 1 over 3 is equal lambda. Consider this and this one. Y minus 1 is equal to lambda. Therefore, y is equal to lambda plus 1. Then consider these two. This equation. X minus 1 over 3 is equal lambda. Therefore, x minus 1 is equal 3 lambda. Therefore, x is equal 3 lambda plus 1. Therefore, one of the points on this line L, one of the point on this line L, 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal 0, can be written as in this form, 3 lambda plus 1, comma 2 lambda plus 1. Here lambda is a real number. This part over. P be a point on L, so that the coordinates of P can be written as this one. Okay, now we come to this part. Let B is equal 6, 0. We are given one of the point B 6, 0. Okay. So that the equation of the circle with the points B and P are ends of diameter. So now we want to find out the equations of the circle. That circle passing through 2 points B and P. These B and P are ends of the diameter, and B is 6, 0 and P is 3 lambda plus 1, 2 lambda plus 1. Therefore, we draw one of the similar diagram. 2 points. One of the points P, 3 lambda plus 1, 2 lambda plus 1, and point B, 6, 0. This is one of the circle, as AB is a diameter. So now we want to find out the equation of this circle. How to find out the equation of this circle? In this circle, we assume one of the points x, y, then get one of the relationship in x and y. That relationship is the equation of this circle. So therefore, how can we get the relationship in x and y? The circle, 2 points P and B and one more point Q. Now I join these 2 points by the segment. This segment PQ, this segment BQ. This angle is a 90 degree. Semicircle angle is 90 degree. Now these 2 lines are perpendicular to each other. So gradient of PQ into gradient of BQ is equal, what is that? That is the minus 1. Gradient is a minus 1 because the 2 lines are perpendicular to each other. So gradient of PQ, how to find out the gradient of PQ? Difference of y coordinates over difference of x coordinates. So y minus 2 lambda plus 1 over x minus 3 lambda plus 1 into gradient of BQ. Difference of y coordinates over difference of x coordinates. Y minus 0 over x minus 6. This is equal minus 1. So this relationship, when we get one of the equations, that equation is the circle. Okay, now we do some calculation by multiplying, cross multiplication, simplify. X minus here, x minus 6 into, within brackets, x minus 3 lambda plus 1 is equal, this one, 1, 0, therefore y minus y into y minus 2 lambda plus 1. Expanding and simplifying. This into this x squared. This into this one minus 3 lambda plus 1 into x. This into this one minus 6x. And this into this one plus 6 into 3 lambda plus 1 is equal. Expanding this bracket. Minus y squared minus into minus plus y into 2 lambda plus 1. Further simplification, x squared, here minus x, here minus 6x minus 7x, here minus 3 lambda x, this one 18 lambda, this one 6 is equal, here minus y squared plus 2 lambda y plus y. This one x squared, this one come here, x squared plus y squared minus 7x. This one minus y plus 6 is equal minus 3 lambda x, here 3 lambda x plus 2 lambda y, this one minus 18 lambda. When simplifying further, x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6. This one come here, minus 3 lambda x minus 2 lambda y plus 18 lambda is equal 0. Squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 plus lambda is the common factor. Therefore, plus lambda into within brackets minus 3x. Minus 3x minus 2y, this one minus 18 lambda is equal 0. This one can be written as s plus lambda times u is equal 0. So here s is equal x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6. And u is equal minus 3x minus 2y minus 18 lambda is equal 0. Therefore, equations of circle with points B and P as end of diameter is s plus lambda u is equal 0. Here s is this one, u is this one. So this part over. Now next part, we want to deduce that s is equal 0 is the equation of the circle with AB as a diameter. So here I am going to substitute s is equal 0. When substitute s is equal 0, s is equal 0, therefore 0 plus lambda u is equal 0, therefore lambda u 0, therefore lambda is equal 0. When substituting lambda is equal 0 at this point P, what would happen? At the point P, coordinates of point P is a 3 lambda plus 1, 2 lambda plus 1. But we are going to substitute lambda is equal 0. So when substitute lambda is equal 0, the point P is this one 0, therefore 1, here also 0, 1. The point P become as 1, 1. When substituting at lambda is equal 0 at point P, 3 lambda plus 1, 2 lambda plus 1, point P is 1, 1. But we already know the point A is also 1, 1 coordinate. Therefore, now point P become as point A. So this one here in the previous here, S is equal 0, S plus lambda u is equal 0 is the equation with diameter B and P. Now in this situation, the point P became as point A when lambda is equal 0. Lambda, therefore S is equal 0. Now this became as S is equal 0. Therefore S is equal 0 and point P become as point A. Therefore here PB is the diameter, here AB is the diameter. From here to here, S plus lambda u become as S is equal 0, where lambda is equal 0. Therefore, S is equal 0 is the equation of the circle with AB as a diameter. We deduce this one. Other method also we can find out, easy method, but we want to deduce from here, from this part. Okay, now we come to the next part. So that u is equal 0 is the equations of the straight line through B perpendicular to L. So we want to find out the equation of the line. That line is perpendicular to L and going through B. The answer might come like this one. U is equal to minus 3x minus 2y plus 18 is equal to 0. Therefore, now we want to find out. So, which is the line L? L already we know. Acute angle bisector. L is equal to 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. Straight line. And perpendicular to L. Now, so that perpendicular line at point B. This is a point B, 6, 0. Through B, we draw one of the perpendicular. This is the one. So, gradient of this one, what is this L? Gradient of this one minus A over V, minus 2 over minus into minus 3. Therefore, 2/3. Gradient of BM. This gradient 2/3, but this line is perpendicular to this one. Product of gradient minus 1. Therefore, gradient of BM is minus of 3/2. Minus 3/2. Now, equation of BM. We know the gradient of this one and we know one of the point on this line. Therefore, we can find out the equation of this line BM. Equation of BM is equal y minus 0 is equal that gradient minus 3/2 into x minus 6. This is the equation of BM. When simplify this one, 2y is equal minus 3x plus 18 minus 3x minus 2y plus 18 is equal 0. Therefore, u is equal 0. So, what is this? This one, equation of the line that is perpendicular to L through point B. That is minus 3x minus 2y plus 18 is equal 0. But we know this is u from the part here. U is minus 3x minus 2y plus 18. Therefore, this is u. U is equal 0. Therefore, u is equal 0 is the equations of the line through B perpendicular to L. Okay, now we come to this part. Find the coordinates of the fixed point which is distinct from B and lying on the circle with the equation s plus lambda u is equal 0. Okay. S plus lambda u is equal 0, which is the equation by the theory part. We know which is the equations of the circle pass through intersecting points of s is equal 0 and u is equal 0. S plus lambda u is equal 0. This is also one of the circle. Now I do one of the small diagram. Okay, this is the circle S. S is equal 0. What about this circle S is equal 0? S is equal 0 is the circle. S is equal 0 is the circle with AB as a diameter. So S is the circle with AB as a diameter. Okay. And equation of S is equal x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 is equal 0. And one of the line U. U also passing through the point B. Yeah. The line U passing through point B. Here. U is equal 0. Passing through point B. Now this is the line U. Minus 3x minus 2y plus 18 is equal 0. Draw the circle S plus lambda u. So what about this circle? This circle must go through the intersecting point of this circle and this line. This circle and this line intersect at 2 points. Therefore, this circle S plus lambda u is equal 0 definitely must go through these 2 points. Yeah. This is S is equal 0. This is u is equal 0. Therefore, this is red color circle S plus lambda u is equal 0. So for the different value of lambda, we can get different equation of the circle. Now I move this circle. Why? Different value of lambda can get different value, different equation of the circle. But whenever move this circle, 2 point is fixed on this circle. Did you observe that? So many equations of the circle we can get, but definitely 2 point is the fixed point. What are the 2 fixed points? This one and intersection of this one. One fixed point is B and other fixed point is the C, x naught, y naught. 2 fixed points. So what is the question? Find the coordinate of this other fixed point. This fixed point coordinate B, no, we want to find out the coordinate of this other fixed point. Therefore, this C, x naught, y naught, we want to find out. This is our next work. We want to find out what is the value of x naught, what is the value of y naught. How to find out this one. We know A is equal 1, 1, yes. Now I join these 2 points, A and C segment. So what about this angle ACB? Angle ACB. This one diameter, therefore definitely this is a 90 degree. Angle ACB is a 90 degree. So segment AC or the line AC perpendicular to line BC. So gradient of line U is minus 3 by 2. Therefore, gradient of AC, this one, gradient of AC is equal to 2/3. Gradient of AC is equal to 2/3. How to find out the gradient of this one? Difference of y coordinates over difference of x coordinates. That means y naught minus 1 over x naught minus 1 is equal to 2/3. Cross multiplication, 2x naught minus 2 is equal 3y naught minus 3. 2x naught minus 3y naught is equal minus 1. This is one of the equation. To find out x naught and 1, we want to create one more equation. This C, x naught, y naught is on the line U. Therefore, this point satisfies this equation. X naught, y naught satisfies this equation. 3x naught plus 2y naught or minus 3x naught minus 2y naught plus 18 is equal 0. Therefore, 3x naught plus 2y naught is equal 18. The equation number 2. By using 1 and 2, multiply by the equation 1 and multiply by equation number 2, then add. So we will get this one multiplied by 2. 2 into 2x naught, 4x naught, multiplied by this by 3. Therefore, 3x naught into 3x naught, 9x naught. 2x naught plus 9x naught, this term, y naught term cancel, is equal this one minus 2, 18 into 3, 54. Therefore, 13x naught, 4x naught plus 9x naught, 13x naught is equal 52. Therefore, x naught is 4. When substitute, we can get here 8 minus 3y naught. 8 minus 3y naught is the equation number 1 here. For the x naught we put 4. Therefore 4 into 2 8 minus 3y naught is equal minus 1. Therefore 3y naught 9. Y naught is equal 3. Therefore point C is equal x naught y naught 4, 3. This is the one. Find the coordinates of the fixed point which is distinct from B, other than B, and lying on the circle. That coordinate 4, 3. And last part. Find the value of lambda such that the circles given by s plus 0 and s plus lambda u is 0 are orthogonal. Therefore, we want to revise the theory about the orthogonal, intersecting and orthogonal theory. Two circles intersect. Two circles, one of the circle x squared plus y squared plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 is equal 0. Other circle x squared plus y squared plus 2g2x plus 2f2y plus c2 is equal 0. If these two circles are intersect at orthogonal, or these two circles are orthogonal, this is the condition. 2g1g2 plus 2f1f2 is equal c1 plus c2. Now we do apply this theory to solve the final part of this question. Two circle. Here we mention also two circle. One circle says is equal 0 and other circle is s plus lambda u is equal 0. Okay. But it says s is already we know x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 is equal 0. This is x squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 is equal 0. Okay. From here, G1. G1 is the half of the coefficients of x. We have minus 7 by 2. F1 is half of the coefficients of y. Minus half. And C1 is the 6. And consider other circle s plus lambda u. First we do the simplification. X squared plus y squared minus 7x minus y plus 6 plus lambda times u. U is equal 0 and you know u. Minus 3x minus 2y plus 18 is equal 0. Now we want to get the standard equation of the circle. We have x squared plus y squared. This one minus 7x. Here minus 3 lambda x. Therefore minus 7 plus 3 lambda into x. Here minus y. Here minus 2 lambda y. Therefore minus 1 plus 2 lambda into y plus 6 constant term plus 6 plus 18 lambda is equal 0. X squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. Standard form. So here G2. It is the minus of coefficients of x. Coefficients of x minus 7 plus 3 lambda when divided by 2. This is the G2. Therefore G2 is equal minus 7 plus 3 lambda by 2 and F2 is equal minus 1 plus 2 lambda by 2 and this is the C2. Applying this theory because these two circles are intersect at orthogonal. These two circles are orthogonal. So 2G1, G2 plus 2F1, F2 is equal C1 plus C2 to G1. For this G1 minus 7 by 2. For this G2 minus 7 plus 3 lambda by 2 minus into minus plus. Therefore 2 into 7 by 2 into 7 plus 3 lambda by 2 plus 2F1, F2. 2 into F1 minus half and F2 minus 1 plus 2 lambda by 2 minus into minus plus. Therefore here half into 1 plus 2 lambda by 2 is equal C1 plus C2. Here C1 6, here C2 6 plus 18 lambda. 6 plus 18 lambda. Now when we simplify this one, we can get the values of lambda. Okay. This one, 2 and 2 cancel. 7 should be multiplied by 7 plus 3 lambda. Therefore, 49 plus 21 lambda by 2 is equal. These 2 and these 2 cancel. 1 plus 2 lambda by 2 is equal 6 plus 6, 12 plus 18 lambda. This one, 49 plus 21 lambda multiplied by 2 both sides. Here 1 plus 2 lambda is equal 2 into 12, 24. 2 into 18 lambda, 36 lambda. Therefore 36 lambda. This one 21 lambda plus 2 lambda, 23 lambda. This side minus 23 lambda is equal 41 plus 49 plus 1, 50 minus 24. Therefore, this one 36 minus 23, 13 lambda is equal 26. Therefore, lambda is equal 2. That is, find the value of lambda. Lambda is equal to such that these two circles are orthogonal.